Good, everybody. This is the one and only GM, and today we are gonna do an anti-Zafina guide. I'm hitting y'all up with another anti-character guide. Zafina is very used. A lot of people use her, and she's real cheap. Arslan plays her. Probably gonna see her at TWT. So we're gonna do that anti-character guide for Zafina right now. So let's get it in. Let's go straight to the infinite stage. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the YouTube channel. You know, I've been working hard out here, supplying y'all all with the content that y'all need, y'all love, and that y'all want. So shout out to all of y'all, and I'm gonna hit you with another banger right now. So thanks everybody for support. Be sure to subscribe, and we about to get it in right now. All right. So we're gonna teach you how to fight Zafina. This character is very annoying, very cheap, movement based, but you know, we got the answers. All right, we got the answers to deal with the tools that need to be done with. So let's get it. First of all, that move, that's a homing move. And Zafina plays spamming a lot. You know what I'm saying? So if you think it's coming, you can float jab it out of it. That's something I like to do because you can't step it. You know, can't step it, so it's best to do that. Can't step it, you know what I'm saying? So you float jab that joint. So also if she does down for 1-2, see, could step it that way. Also, the second hit minus 13, but she could finish the string. So react accordingly, right? All right, she does. So you can't interrupt that. You got minus 13, you see? Right in the back. All right, so that's how you deal with that. So you got to be careful too. So, all right, -5. See, counter hit. Counter hit, right? So that's how you deal with that. So you got to be careful with the extension, of course. Another thing Zafina players like to do is that. See, it tracks to the weak side. Tracks it both ways actually. But if she does it, you could just magic fall out of it, or you could just back up. That's all you need to do. The jabs, of course, every jab in the game you can sidestep to your left and avoid. Every jab you could do that. Now this move is the move you got to worry about. That move is cheap. See? But it's launch punishable. Oh, okay. Actually, it's not launch punishable. Minus 13, yep. Give me a second, guys. So Zafina players like to do this, right? So it's minus 13. So you could just bait it sidewalk like that. And if you eat it, but you could do that. So uninterruptible when she does that. My bad, I'm not fast enough. There you go. See? Can't do nothing about it. You can step it though. Or you can punch parry. So you get hit by it, step. And then she can also do that too. See? Counter hit also, so you can't interrupt. But you could step the first part, get hit by it, or you could just step block, right? It's hard to step block. I would just get hit by. You could, yeah, just get hit by it and then launch like that. You saw I launched the second hit on block like that, Or if you get hit, you could just do punch parry every single time you think she's gonna do it if you get hit by it. She does the punches or the while staying one shit. Of course, she could do that dumb shit too. But you could interrupt all the low options. You can interrupt. You can interrupt all the low options. You can also step after the first hit also. Also, this move is one of her cheapest moves. This move is super cheap. Better backdash, evade it. Minus 14. Punish every time. Punish every time. Of course, this plus though, you can't you see? So if she does this, you can't interrupt. See? Good sidewalk though. But then you have to be careful with the launcher. But that's minus, that's launch. Also, this right here, that's launch also. You can step it too. She does. You can sidewalk it. Yeah, you see? You can sidewalk that shit. Yeah, you can sidewalk that and it's launch. Yeah, a little combo. Let's see. That also, that's annoying, right? It's an annoying move. The low parry. It's safe though, so it's better. You can low parry on hit too if you get hit by the first one. Yeah, you can low parry on hit. A lot of people don't know that. You can also interrupt, but it's risky to do that because then she could do the 2-2 or whatever. Yeah, Zafina players do that too. Let's look at her move list quick. There's a couple of moves that I'm curious about. Oh yeah, let's go to that. Yeah, you gotta duck the second hit on that. It's plus though. You don't want to swing after +3. But you could duck the second hit and launch a Scarecrow. And this launch. So you see a lot of this stuff is punishable with a Zafina player wants to take big risk. The punch parry the second hit of that too. If you guys didn't know, punch parry the second hit. I like to do that to float her out of that. That's super plus. When you get blocked, when you block that, you pretty much can't do anything. You gotta like guess between the low from the stance, and that's punishable. Can't duck it, but on block is 0. So this, you gotta be careful. Don't if you swing, it's gonna trade. Same as she does. I'll show you. Watch. Well, you could counter hit out of most options. You just gotta be careful. Yeah, because of that, you see? So it's better to step, actually. She could do the low too, though. She could do the low too. I'll show ya. See? You could down 3 her out of it, but like she could do 2-2 and counter hit you, so. So there's always a risk involved in it, but you could just play defense or hit her out of it with something if you know she's gonna do it. Like this will beat out both options. Down 4 into that will beat out both options. Minus 13. But you do down 4 Willie. You could do this too. Float. Actually, wait. You could do while staying one to flow her. You block after the first hit. See? So there's a lot of things you could. That too, that's really cheap. But it's really punishable. You get a full launcher. On counter hit is all guaranteed though. You get that though. On is all guaranteed on counter hit, so be careful. That shit high crushes. This move, that's our armor, so you gotta be careful with that. But it's a 13 frame punish. This is safe on block, but as you can see, you could step. That's super punishable. Then she got a home move from stance. I always just float her out of it. Every time I see her there, I down 2 her and get the float. All the time. You gotta be careful. Zafina plays are YOLO. It's launch. So a lot of her dumb shit like that is launch. That's a Zafina staple too. So if you get hit, you can't parry it, but I would suggest blocking the low and punch parry to avoid it. That's launch punishable. So if she does it, get a full combo. That's plus. So another thing with Zafina, one of her most annoying things is the her while standing stuff, right? Yeah, we already. Oh yeah, that's plus. You got that's minus. I mean, but you could duck it. You could duck a lot of that stuff. All that stuff is like buffoonery. She has a lot of buffoonery, so you just gotta be careful. Yep. So yeah, I get the picture. There's a couple of more moves we gotta go to, of course. This is one of the Zafina staples. You can punch parry the second hit, but you have to be careful because she confirmed it. You can confirm that shit. That's one of Zafina. A lot of Zafina players, they'll just do it when you approach her. So you just gotta bait it. And both parts are punishable, but you gotta be careful when she finishes the whole string. So you gotta be careful. It's a Zafina player, they'll just do it. They'll literally just do it. So you gotta be really careful on that. Very careful. You already know about that. You could jab out of it. That launch, you get hop kick. Also, when she starts just doing that, see, it tracks a weak side, but if you think it's coming, you don't need to block it all the time. That's why it's good to do a good keep out game against her. Force her to come in. She's gonna try to do that to come in or a lot of 4-4-4s, but you could just jab her out of it. What's this move? Yeah, it's +4, but it's a high. You could duck it. It's unblockable. Okay, never seen that before. That's launch. But it's minus, so if they do while standing or something, you can interrupt. But it's launch punishable. It doesn't track, so. But Zafina players just using that for poking, they kind of crazy. It's unseeable though, but it's still launch punishable. It's not worth doing like that, especially if you find somebody that's not scared to guess. That's 14. If they right after they do that, a lot of Zafina players will hold down back to block your Silvertail, but if they attack after that, see, counter hit. So they can't attack after that. So you could get them to stand still. That's -5, but it's a homing move. A lot of Zafina players just do that in neutral, but it has no tracking. It's -14. That's launch. But if they finish it, just do while staying 2-3 or 11 to 14 frame move to stop it. That's a counter hit launcher too. But as you can see, it doesn't track this way. You could punch parry the second hit too. This is safe, but you just block and punish. And if it hits you, it's +3, so you gotta be careful if it does. I did too slow, my bad, people. Get interrupt though, because it's only +3. But like I said, you could get counter hitted. Look at that. Show you. See? Well, you can step though, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so y'all got kind of the glimpse of the matchup, and this duck it, you know what I'm saying? Mostly when you fight Zafina too, in neutral, you just gotta worry about this move mostly, honestly. So you should be like auto low parrying a lot, side step low parrying, because like that's literally like the only move she has really to stop buttons. So she's gonna, Zafina players are gonna be mashing that a lot, or they're gonna be jabbing back. But yeah, you just gotta bait that shit a lot, honestly. That shit, bait that a lot. Spacing, they're gonna spam that a lot. And then this, punishable. And that's a fast ass move. That shit is 12 frames, so they do that a lot to stop you from pressing too. That's a homing move. Be careful. Safe launcher. The punch parry the second hit. 13. That's 13 also. She could cancel it, but if she cancels it, I don't know how to cancel it, but if she cancels it, you get a launcher. That y'all know y'all could duck it. See? So this is a weak side. You see that? This launch. This launch, you get punished with acid rain. And you can sidewalk it too, so. Then down for 1-4, you could duck it. And it wall splash too if you're next to the wall. See? And then on hit, plus 12, so you can't do anything. But it wall splash too. See, you could punch parry the last hit. That's like whatever that move. That's whatever. That's a good move because it goes into Scarecrow. But you could just back up, right? Duck the second hit. Oh, okay, so for this move, right? This move right here, the 1+2, you gotta be careful. Because if they just do it, it's punishable, right? But if they finish the string, you're gonna get hit on counter hit if you try to punish. So watch, I'm gonna try to punish, you see? But you could do this. See? It's really inconsistent this game though. You gotta be careful. It's really inconsistent. I would just like block it. You just gotta know what they're gonna do, right? So if she does, so you can punish anyway after the first one. 1, 2, punish. Or if they just keep doing it too, it's like kind of a guess though. It's a counter hit setup. Also this, you can punch parry the second hit. See? See? You can launch. That, duck the last hit. Because it goes into neutral. You don't want to get hit with the setup, with the down 4-4, the high crush, or the launcher. So, and you could step like I showed you earlier. Also, you can step also. The lot of Zafina plays, they do that. See? So remember, that's not plus. That is not plus. See? Beat out every option. If she does it after negatives, you can also sidewalk too. Yeah, so that's about it with Zafina. If a Zafina keeps approaching you, you can flow her out of this. And if she does this, you got magic fours or quick buttons to deal with it to stop her from doing that. And then you gotta be careful with the down 3. So you gotta low parry that a lot to deal with it. But that's about it on my anti-Zafina guide. Also, you could do 2 things. You could keep her out, because if you play keep out, she's gonna do 4-4-4 all day. You could jab out of that or try to run in and down 3. So you could play keep out. Also, offensive wise, she has a hard time dealing with pressure too. So you could rush her. Like I said, the only thing she's gonna do is down 3 or that down back 2 punch. This to get you off of her. So you could rush her too. There ain't nothing much to worry about when you're pressuring her besides movement and shit. So that's why they always doing this and stuff like that. So, and you could also bait all of that. You know, she have to do this back and stuff like that to get you off of her. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my anti-character guides. Be sure to comment, subscribe, and like. Check out my YouTube. Well, subscribe to the YouTube is fightinggm. The TikTok is fightinggm. Twitter is fightinggm. Instagram is fightinggm. And the Twitch stream is fightinggm_Tekken. So if y'all like my content, be sure to like and tell everybody about my content, man. I'm working hard, man. I'm really trying to give you guys the best content that I could. And the the best videos. You know what I'm saying? More food reviews coming out because I know you guys like that. And yeah, tell me what other characters you guys want me to do. And also in the comments, tell me what other type of videos you guys want me to make content wise. You know, I'm always open for ideas on any type of videos that you guys want me to make. So yeah, thanks for the support, guys. A lot more videos are coming out, and thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. All right, so take care, peace out, and stay solid, people. Laters.